Hey guys, my name is Garcia, and I'm going to be showing y'all the sense that I chose, and I chose taste. And so I guess the first question you may be asking is like, what is taste cells? And so here's a picture of the tongue, and what we have here is the taste cells that are peripheral gustatory organ cells that are made up of certain modified epithelial cells that are arranged in flask-shaped groups determined by taste buds, which are also known as gustatory calculi, and these are found on the tongue and adjacent parts. And so to get a better understanding of what I might have told you that you probably have no problem with what I'm talking about, is that here is a picture of a cell flask, and here at the top we have the tongue surface, and along to the side to the right here, to the top right, we have the taste pore, which are little holes that are receptors. And then within these taste pores we have here a little hairy part at the top. These are also called the taste hairs. And what these do, they sense what's going on in the tongue to send signals straight to the brain of what's going on in our mouth. And so taste is a gatekeeper sensory mechanism designed to test food and other substances before they enter the body. These are also potentially useful for the body to taste the difference between good and bad harmful tastes that go on between they enter and exit our body. And so to get a better understanding, here we have the first picture that I brought up. This is a picture of the tongue, as I said, and towards the back here, the more bumpy part of the back, we have what are known as the lingual tonsil. And when you look at the tongue, it's the more harder, darker part of the tongue than the very back that you might see every morning when you brush your teeth. And what divides them is also known as the villate papillae, and that brings the difference between the very back and the front of the mouth. And here at the very front we have the fungiform papillae, which are the little dots that you see on your tongue. And to get a deeper look into it, what we have here is the cell itself, and really between them, all different lines we have the taste bud. And so what these are exactly, these are cells that are lined up, which are also known as epithelial cells. Actually, to get more specific, they're actually classified as stratified squamous epithelium. And these are different types of cells that are built into one pore, the taste cell, the flask, as I said earlier, that are forming into what we have here. And then from here, these send the nerve fibers down from the cord attached straight back into the main group of cells that they have that are placed onto the tongue. And to help out, here we have a picture of the different sensory tastes that we have in our tongue. So on the right, you guys can see a picture of the very back, which is the villi in the back, the bitter. So it gives a more bitter taste when you eat certain foods like dark chocolate. Here on this side we have sour, so that's more of the candy taste that most people choose to eat. And then towards the right corner we have our salt, so more salty substances, and also the very front we have sweet and salt. Just to let you know that in the middle we have a different type of cell that are classified as called umni, and these are the more general cells that are mixed all between the tongue. And then to the right, you guys can see a picture of the different types of cells that are indicated on the top. And so at the very back we have our circumvallae, and that defines them as the filiform and fungiform. So what the difference is that the fungiform arranges from the side all the way around, and these are divided from the fungiform, from the filiform, and so these filiforms are all placed in between. And what's really essential is that back on the right we have the different tastes. And so sour is usually depicted with acids, gives a little more tart taste, like when we eat lemons or limes. And when we eat salty stuff, it's more towards the front, kind of like pretzels. It gives you more of that little salt taste, or if you were just to eat salt by itself, but I don't know why anyone would do that. And to go back, one of the questions that we may be asking is, well, how has this sense been since we've first been brought here? And so, well, this sense is evolving. It tends to get stronger depending on how your genes are made and what better feel that you can get from them, as well as they do tend to get weaker over time. So what some people may not notice is that when you're a little kid, you have lots and lots of cells on your tongue that give you different types of senses and tastes that develop, and then once you hit a certain point in life, you start to notice that you do lose some sense on your tongue that does allow you to misinterpret the different type of taste that you are experiencing, and from there it does change a lot. And so, moreover, just to wrap up on the different types of pathologies, I'm sorry, that we have that are also associated with the tongue, is that way down here we have our augusta, which is inability to taste, and then towards the middle we have our hypoaguisa, which is a decreased ability to taste. So compare the first one to the second one, is that the first one you have no ability to taste at all, so everything you pretty much eat tastes the same, as compared to the second one. You do have most of the taste that you do possess on a normal tongue, it's just that not the same amount. As well as the third one, you have a distorted ability. So what this classifies is that, back to related to the picture here at the top, you guys can see the different types of sections. For some people who have that type of dysiguna, you guys may experience different type of taste onto the tongue at different parts. And to go on from this, I'm going to bring y'all a little test run. And so, what I have here, I have some Sour Patch. You guys all know Sour Patch. And so, my lovely assistant and I will be trying some out. And so, here we go. Alright, so here we go. They're sour. There we go. It's good. Alright, next we have some sweet, Mexican candy. Also known as crayon. Oh yeah, look at that. It's real. Ooh. It's like eating sugar by itself. Alright. Next we have some Hershey Kisses. These are also known as savory and smoother in texture that you might be looking for sometimes, that you just want to hang out and indulge in. My assistant here does not like Hershey's, so I will gladly enjoy this myself. That's real good. You can taste it. And last but not least, we have our dark chocolate bars representing Patrick. There you go. So I'm gonna taste that for y'all, just to make sure that it's all good. This is a little trial run. Dark chocolate, it's real good.
Huh?
You can feel it in the back of your tongue. Can you try some? Alright, my sister will come back to try some dark chocolate. No? Alright, never mind. Before I go, I want to show you guys my work cited. Get a full grasp of that. Indulge and look into it, fill it up. And thank you guys for watching.